involvement of the 5% Nation of Gods and Earth that basically made hip hop, why is there nobody, as a council running hip hop culture from the 5% Nation? Like, why doesn't it not have enough to do with hip hop these days? Or so I see it. And could that happen?
See, I think that got to do, that's a much deeper story in terms of, original people here in America, right? See, there's something about poverty, right? Where if you around all other poor people, right, it don't really affect you the same. But when you put that poverty in the midst of riches, right, which happens in the inner cities, you know what I'm saying? You cross this line right here on 96th Street, and you in a whole different world.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And you want to be a part of that world, and you try to skip steps to be a part of that world. One of the ways people try to skip steps to be a part of that world is crime. Another way people try to skip steps to be a part of that world is selling out. You know what I'm saying?
Selling out to the man.
Yeah, and so, in order to bring this influx of money into hip hop, they had to give up the controlling interests. You know what I'm saying? That's the way it works with the trader.
Do you think there should be some sort of council, on hip hop as to what can go down and what can't?
I mean, that's complicated, because then we got to get into, well, who is this council going to be? You understand what I'm saying? Like, see, for instance, the issue is not really so much, what different people is doing. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. It's always been all kinds of music.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But the difference is now is you only getting one or two kinds of music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you talking about this, or you talking to, but it comes down to the young people that's trying to get into music, right? They looking at the people that's out there doing music right now. Like, that's what inspires you to get into it. You know what I'm saying? So when I was coming in, all of the people that was being successful at hip hop was real lyrical.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, if you want to be there, you gotta be lyrical. You gotta develop your skill on that.
It's about the message sometimes, because
yeah.
I'm gonna quote a line from your new record. It says, "Tell the kids stay away from Rikers Island," and then
right.
In all this other music now, it seems to be promoting ways to get in there.
That's because the most successful people, right, in the last years, is people that, you being in a gang, you got the tattoos all over you, you on drugs, you know what I'm saying? That became the role model, just like I said, for me.
That became more like the role where corporations are investing in those individuals.
The corporations are investing in the individuals, but at the same time, the corporations are not making the records. You know what I'm saying?
But their investment is very significant in it being promoted in that way.
That's the part that I'm saying in terms of the people being successful, right? But I'm saying that in this day and time right now, because of the internet, they're having less of an impact on it. You understand what I'm saying? Because by the time they come in, the kid already is blown up on YouTube for doing what he's doing.
But he was trained by those who were invested in. You know what I'm saying? He was influenced by those people. You understand what I'm saying? So right now you got one or two images, and this is what I'm saying too. It also, the fans gotta look at they role in it too, because in reality the artist is the last person. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, you got the corporate people, you got the radio people,
the fans, all of these people decide much more what you're hearing than the artists. You see what I'm saying? Because like you said, a lot of times the artist is just responding to whatever is popular at that time, and they trying to be successful. So right now, can you really blame, you know what I'm saying, whatever artist you want to pick, right? Can you blame them because they put out a record, right, that, you know, whatever it's saying, they put out a record and they fans respond to it. But then you got, as soon as they put out their record, right, you got 1 million people in the comments saying, yo, this is trash. Yo, what happened to classic hip hop? I love classic hip hop. But then, when somebody that you talking about puts a record out, you don't even stream it. Like, it don't even cost you money no more. You even gotta go to the record store. You understand what I'm saying? So,
the support.
Yeah. You know, at the end of the day, that's what's happening too. And a lot of things, like, you know, if they make a movie right now, right? Let's say if 50 Cent, right? He decides he's gonna make a new cable series about some kids that's going to college. Are the people gonna respond to it the same way they respond to Power?
No, because he's already trained them, and he was invested. Like, that whole investment into Power basically got Power in front of the eyes of all these people. So
yeah, but
you know, they're not gonna get treated the same way about some kids going to school.
We could say 50 right now, but I'm saying 50 is, you know, he's everybody that we dealing with right now.
Why doesn't the nation have so much to do with hip hop these days?
Well, I got a whole other idea about that, just in terms of, see, with the nation, right? You got responsibility.
Because there is no real hip hop.
You got responsibility. It's that with the nation, you got responsibility. You know what I'm saying? But see, hip hop, once the investment came in, it was enough for most people to just be at the top of the world. You know what I'm saying?
But if it wasn't for the nation, there would be no hip hop. And I realized that. I heard it
with the
when
nation.
I came here, I realized it.
With the nation, you got actual responsibility. You know what I'm saying? You got responsibility to, you know, yourself, your family, your community. You know, with if you just in the world and you just making money, right? Then that's your only responsibility. You see what I'm saying? And so, even you will see that a lot of people who was a part of the nation and had the knowledge of self, they'd rather just insulate themselves with the worldly things. You know what I'm saying? I got jewelry, I got cars, you know, I got, you know, whatever, just in this realm of the world right now.
If Mecca did this.